Hey babe, it is 12:21 a.m. my time, so 2:21 a.m. your time. Um, I finished my homework, finished reading, and then I studied for my midterm, and I took that. It was 15 questions worth 2 points each for a total of 30 points. It's worth 30% of my grade because the whole class is out of 100 points. And I got 100% on it, so I'm really happy about that. I have a 39 out of 40 in the class, so I just gotta get 51%, um, and I'm getting 6 extra credit points, so really I have to get 45 points out of the rest of the assignment. So realistically, I get 100% on the next 2 quizzes, like 50%, on more like 60% on the final. Then I should be looking at an A at least, 90%. So, um, but yeah, so I'm happy about that. I was really nervous going into it. I'm gonna be really nervous going into the final, because it's 40% of my grade. But um, if I go in there with I think at most I can go into the final with like a high 50%, but not including the extra 6 points that I'm getting at the end of the semester because of doing extra credit and stuff. Not including that, um, high 50s. So with the extra 6 points, put me about mid 60s. So I mean, I'd have to do really bad. Even if I do really, really bad on it, and I still get like 5% out of, um, get 5 points out of 40, which is like a 12% on it, something like that. Then I would finish the class with like a C. So, which is all I would need to get credit for, but I don't really want to get a C. Hoping to get A's in all of my classes. That way it looks like this person not only took the class but really understood it. So yeah. So yeah, but I'm happy that I got 100 on my midterm. I've been procrastinating for a while, but finally finished the reading and did all the homework today. And good thing everything's due, like December 4th. But I'm gonna try to stay more on track in the class. I'm gonna start doing this week's homework, today. Do all of that. But yeah, yep. Excuse me. Christy also asked me to make Caden a jelly sandwich on white bread and put it in his lunchbox. So I'm gonna do that before I go to bed. I ran the dishwasher, so I'm gonna unload it and then load it before I go to bed. I also have laundry in the washing machine that is done, so I'm gonna put that in the dryer before I go to bed. I don't know if I'm gonna run the dryer while I'm sleeping. I don't know. I'll have to think about it, but it depends on how long I'm gonna stay up. If I know I'm gonna stay up for like an hour after I put it in there, then I'll probably just run it. But so So I might go transfer my clothes now after this video, and run the dryer, and then do the dishes. And by the time I get back, the video will be done, like loading, and we'll be ready to upload and stuff. So probably do that. Gonna try to get up at a decent time, like 10 o'clock my time, something like that. So have more time to talk and stuff. Maybe 9 or 9:30, but yeah, today I just woke up, talked to you, kind of like kept falling asleep, and so sorry about that. I showered and texted you throughout the day, and then, you know, started reading while we were texting, and after you fell asleep, did my midterm and did my homework while we were on the phone. I watched a couple episodes of Comic Book Men, and I had some ramen and like cherry Coke. It's regular Coke, but I added grenadine to make sort of like a Roy Rogers, but without the Dr. Pepper, because we don't have any. We do have, like, you know, cherry Coke in a bottle, but it's not opened, and I don't open it, so just decided to make my own. Got sort of like the Superman hair thing. They call it the spit curl, but it's not curly, obviously. But yeah. So I sort of cleaned up my room a little bit. I mean, I put my dirty clothes and stuff in the washing machine, and put like towels and my sheets in a dirty hamper, because I need to wash those. Just because, like, it had been a while since I have, and they have a bunch of cat hair on them, so I'm just gonna wash those. I'm also washing my pillowcases, as you can probably see. Damn it, I don't have any pillowcases. But yeah, and then right before I started making this video, I added a deck I'd made in Hearthstone to my Hearthstats account to keep track of wins and losses and stuff using that deck. It's a really fun deck. It's using the Hunter class, which I really like that one. But yeah, I'm trying to like perfect it. Not running any secrets in the deck, which is sort of unusual for hunters. But yeah, when I do win, it's just like an easy coast win with the deck. But when I lose, it's like frustrating because I can't get what I need and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, against players of my skill level, which are like, you know, decent, I'll probably win a lot. People with more advanced decks with like legendary cards in them and stuff, probably not going to do so well. But neither do, you know, basic decks against decks with legendary cards in them. Usually don't fare very well. But yeah, so I only get a Netgear push to TV adapter, and then that way I can mirror my computer screen onto my TV without having to take my computer out of my desk and hooking it up to my TV via HDMI cord. And that way I can just take my wireless keyboard, sit on my bed, and I can play Hearthstone. Because all you need is a mouse to play Hearthstone, but I've got the mouse track right here, so I'll just use that. This is what I use to type messages on Xbox. I take out the adapter, which is the USB thing. I take that out of my laptop and I plug it into my Xbox, and I just type on this. So that helps, because I don't have a little thing that plugs into your controller. Yeah, it just makes it easier. I was thinking today with you coming home and having your TV and your Xbox and your laptop and stuff, and what I was thinking is, we've got my desk on this wall right here, and we've probably got 2 to 3 feet from the end of my desk to the beginning of the door frame. So what we could do is get a desk that's like the same height as this desk. I don't know what the general work height of desks are supposed to be, but a desk that's on the same level as my desk. We put it right there. That way, when we do work, we can sit right next to each other. And then we obviously have to move the mini fridge. So what we can do is run an extension cord from the outlet that's right under my sword, and just run it along the last 3 feet of the wall, and put my fridge in my closet up against that wall right there. So yeah, we can do that. Because that'd be cool. And then we can find a desk with a pull down drawer, and we can do the same thing with your computer and your TV if you want, to where we can put your laptop in the desk and have it so that your laptop screen is showing up on the monitor, which would be your TV, just like mine is. And then you can have your Xbox on the desk. So it'd be HDMI cord from your Xbox to your TV, and then an HDMI from your laptop to your TV. And then you'd have, different, you can change whatever HDMI. So you can, change it to HDMI 2 and play Xbox or something, and go to HDMI 1 and be on your computer and that type of stuff, if you wanted. So yeah, it's up to you. Just throwing ideas out there. Um, yeah, so, I mean, the whole, like, off-topic thing was something I've been thinking about is, like, because my dad was mad at me, then to, like, punish me, he, you know, is like, oh yeah, well now, like, it's like you can't deal with stuff that's happening at the moment and just and talk. He has to like overreact about everything, and then so it's like, yeah, he was like mad at me, and then he was like, oh yeah, well because I'm mad at you now, like Savannah can't live here anymore because I'm mad at you, and it absolutely makes no sense. And then so I told him, I was like, you know, well, I said, oh yeah, she is. I mean, she is gonna live here, and I said that, you know, if Savannah has to go, then I'm going. And she's like, where are you gonna live? In a van like Wes? And so I don't know. I don't know where. If it ever did come down to that, which I doubt it will, because my mom is on the lease also, and so she's not gonna let that happen. Um, but so if my parents split in January, then we would have to move in with my mom and help pay rent there. Um, and then we'd have to get a car because my dad would be driving Kim places, but I'm not gonna live with him. Plus, he's like not gonna let you live there, so obviously it's not gonna work out. So it would be like me, you, Christy, and Caden, and my mom living somewhere. Maybe find another house in in Wildflower, you know, like a 3-bedroom house. Hopefully, I think they go around like 800, 850 a month, something like that, to rent a house, like a 1-story house here in Wildflower Ranch. This one's 1,090, so like $1,100 a month. I guess because it's, you know, bigger. Um, like the 3-bedroom houses. This is a 4-bedroom house. But like the 3-bedroom house, probably like 1,600 square feet. And this one's 2,200. So this one is square foot wise bigger than the 2-story one we had. A couple streets down. That one was um, like 1993 square feet. And this one's like 2,200 all on one level. But yeah, so just like thinking about that, I'm sure it's gonna like blow over. My dad's gonna like forget and stuff. Um, Not really forget, but sort of go back on it. But I don't know. What he does is like he'll overreact to stuff and then realize he said something that he shouldn't have, or reacted in a way that he shouldn't have, and realize he's wrong, and then he'll be like, "Let me make it up to you by like, yeah, Savannah can stay," or something like that. And he won't admit that he's wrong, but he'll just be like, Savannah can stay, or something like, I don't know. It's just if he does, you know, if he even does that, then whatever. But been thinking about like my fight with him and Kim a lot, and like when my grandma was rushed to the hospital, and like my aunt Cindy had like filed a do not resuscitate or something like that, and my dad and my other aunt were like really mad because they're like, "Wait, you're just gonna give up on her if she goes or something?" And so it was like 1 a.m. or something at Cindy's house, and my dad and Cindy were fighting a lot. And then my Uncle Jack like ran down the stairs and was like, "What the F is going on?" and stuff, and had like a baseball bat because he thought maybe like someone had broken in or something. And then he was like saying the F word and stuff, and my other cousins were there, and then so like my dad was like, "Let's go, we're not staying here," or whatever. And like before we left, he like had to say one more thing to Jack or something, and was like saying the F word in front of your kids, like, you know, real classy or something like that. And he was just like, thought he was above my Uncle Jack because Jack said the F word in front of his kids, not even to them, but like in front of them, and thought he was like above him because my dad never did that. But that's not the case anymore, especially recently. Obviously, you were there when he was saying it in front of me, and then when we had our big fight a couple of days ago, to me, he said, "Fuck you," and called me an asshole, and a bunch of stuff like that. And so, not only has my dad said the F word in front of us kids, but he has said it to me, and that's something that my Uncle Jack has never done to his kids. So, I don't know why he thinks he's like above him as a parent or something like that. But gonna go let Bootsy in. But yeah, so my mom should probably be talking to him there, and as always, he always overreacts about stuff, and you know that. So um, I don't know, just like in your video when you were talking about stuff that you liked about my family, and we're talking about my dad, I was just like, you know, it's just in general, you like saying nice things about someone in my family, no matter who it is sweet and stuff, but just, I don't know, completely, like, not true about my dad. But, yeah, so, um, yeah, so, I don't know, when we are out on our own and independent and don't need help from anyone else, and we're financially stable and stuff like that, and got everything figured out. My dad and Kim are two people that I will lose contact with entirely for the rest of my life. But yeah. Stop crawling around my legs. Ow, cat, stop. But yeah, so not sure what to talk about. I think I said in my last video I was gonna try to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles today, but it's almost 1 in the morning, so that's not gonna happen. Whoopsie. Whoopsie baby. Yeah. Whoopsie. Come here, Bitsy. Come here. Up. Up. No, you're just gonna keep like rubbing up against my feet. So the like Halloween porcelain house thing on my desk that I need to put in the garage. We are exactly 3 weeks away from Thanksgiving. Well, after today, it would technically be 3 weeks away, you know. Including today, it's 3 weeks and 1 day. But, come on, Boots. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. No? Yeah, once it hits, like, Thanksgiving, you know, and Black Friday, it's just gonna be uber exciting. We're like 3 weeks away from you coming home. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to talk about. I hope you're feeling better and you're not like upset anymore. Hopefully you get your money in your account today. And yeah, so hope you have a good day in class and get some reading done. I know you said you have like 50 pages due by Friday, so you can do like 30 today, you know, just like read 10 pages, take like an hour break, read another 10, take like an hour break, read another 10, and that whole thing, you know. And, you know, you can get done with class and be like, hey, babe, you know, I'm gonna read, I'll text you, and like, you know, I'm gonna read these 10 pages, then take a break for like an hour, and then we can like talk and stuff for like an hour. And then you can be like, alright, well, I'm gonna go back to reading, and just like put your headphones in, and like I won't text you until you text me, you know, when you're like taking your break after reading those 10 pages. And just like, you know, put your headphones in and like listen to music or something like that, like lightly, you know. Or just put them in to help sort of like stop yourself from hearing as much outside noise. You know, for me, it has to be like completely quiet. You know, it has to be completely quiet if I'm like watching a TV, a movie, um, if I'm reading, you know, if I'm trying to sleep, like Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead. You know, I just, you know, tell my family that, hey, you know, I'm gonna watch it for an hour. Don't knock on my door. You know, I need it completely quiet. You know, I don't want to be talked to. I don't want to be bothered, anything like that when I'm watching those shows. And like at the movie theater, it needs to be quiet. And you know, but yeah, so um, anyway, just like I don't know how you are when it comes to needing peace and quiet to read. If you're able to focus, if there's a like light background noise or something, like music softly playing in the background or something. But yeah, I mean, just an idea to help you get your homework done. Um, and then once you're done, like reading, you know, 30 pages or whatever, then we can like talk or play Halo or something like that. Um, I had a bloody nose today. It's probably too much information, but once it starts getting a little bit cold, then and maybe because I've been sneezing kind of a lot, but once it starts like getting colder, like especially really late this month and in December, like skin starts drying out and you know all that stuff. So I get bloody noses occasionally. To help prevent it, is like putting Vaseline up your nose at night, and like I never do that. Maybe I should, but it always feels weird. Yeah, so this video is like half an hour long. Not really sure what else to talk about. I hope people leave you alone today. Hope they like leave you alone every day. But hope you can, you know, there's some like cool girls in your dorm that you know you can like hang out with or something, so you have friends to hang out with. Hopefully that happens. Sorry your roommate isn't someone of friend quality. Um, but yeah, hope school goes alright. Hope you feel better. Um, and yeah, so I'm gonna try to get up at a decent time. I mean, 9:30 would be really cool, but we'll see. Since it's already 1 now, and I've got stuff to do. Probably not gonna go to bed till like 3 or something. So right after this video, I'm gonna put my clothes in the dryer. It's gonna take like an hour to dry, and I'm gonna be up for an hour anyway. Then gonna go do the dishes, then make Caden sandwich, and then excuse me. And this video will probably be all done to hit upload. So that's what I'll do. I love you a lot, and I miss you a lot, and I will talk to you soon, babe. Love you. Bye.